Hi guys and welcome to Pixel Zappers, and today I'm going to go through the retro pickups of January 2025. So let's go have a look. So yeah, I'm going to go through all the pickups that I've got for the past few weeks. All of them are from the local area at charity shops only. None of them are CEX or eBay or anything like that, or just all local charity shops. And some of them are really good finds that I've never thought I'd ever find in a charity shop. It's also storm air wind outside, so you may hear some banging, some crashing, and lots of wind. So apologies for that in advance, but there's no time like the present, so let's get cracking. So let's go for that first amazing find. It's a Mega Drive copy of Flashback. Now I can't believe that charity shops still sometimes might have Mega Drive games, or maybe they have more, I don't know, but SNES maybe. But I've never seen a complete in-box game, Mega Drive game, at a charity shop before. I can't believe it. It's got like the manual, it's got the game, and it's £8. It was behind a cabinet. They opened it for us and gave it us. There was also a copy of FIFA Soccer there, or FIFA Football. It was a white box, but it was all copy stained, torn to pieces, all over the place, really tatty. Only the game in the box and even the cartridge had like half of it removed. I don't know what the heck happened to that copy. And that was just like, nah, just leave it. I'm not a big sports fan in the first place, so I might just play it once and be like, oh, this is cool, yeah, 2D kind of football game. This is the first FIFA game, I guess, but anyway. But Flashback, yeah, a brilliant copy, a brilliant find. I'm terrible at this game. I've always struggled with it just because it's the whole like animation style. You got to shoot at the right time and do a barrel roll, and yeah, there was kind of clunky interface at the time. But the graphics for like the cutscenes and all that kind of stuff, the vector graphics and stuff, is like amazing. Even on Amiga and things like that, it was around at the time. But yeah, I love Flashback. It's a great game. I just can't play it, but I'm glad I got a copy, and it's from a charity shop. I'm more amazed that it was from a charity shop rather than the actual game. It's like, what? I think I've found a few Game Boy games over the years, like whether it's just cartridge, or I don't think I've found a few in box. I think the one thing that I did find when I first started collecting was a sealed copy for a Game Boy Advance game of Lego Star Wars, and I was like, the sealed copy from what? But yeah, other than that, no, there's never really any sort of retro-y finds like that retro-y for Mega Drive and all that sort of stuff. It's mostly just Xbox and PlayStation 2 games. So, but yeah, weird. At the same time, around the corner, I found this HD DVD copy of Terminator 2 Judgment Day. I didn't even know this existed. I didn't know they released it on HD DVD format. And I've had a look since on the internet, and apparently it was only released in Germany. There was this steelbook version and a non-steelbook version. Doesn't really matter. There's nothing like, on the back of it. It's just text on the front. Maybe there was some more gubbins inside at some point. But it's just the DVD in here for now. It was £1.50. I thought, yeah, pick it up. There was a few others there at the time as well, but I'm not a HD DVD collector. But I loved Terminator 2. I really love Terminator 2. It's a great film, obviously. But looking online, I've not found anything really much about it, apart from it was released only in Germany. There's no footage that I can find on the internet, on YouTube at least. The only thing I could find was like a trailer for it on another HD DVD. And then just someone else had found a copy which wasn't the steelbook version. Other than that, I've not found anything about it at all. I've looked at lots of comparisons of Betamax versus VHS versus DVD versus Laserdisc versus Blu-ray and all that kind of stuff. None of them mentioned HD DVD at any point that I could find. But yeah, I was really interested about it now. I do have a HD DVD player for the Xbox 360, so maybe I'll hook that up when I get time at some point, maybe. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. £1.50 as well. You don't see many HD DVDs out there, but they did have quite a few there, about 10 there. I know Warner Brothers have problems with them as well. They degrade, so maybe that'll degrade eventually. So maybe I do have to get a copy of that somehow on the internet just to let people see it, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, really weird find. That's probably weird. That's almost as weird as the Mega Drive find. Anyway, moving on. So I've got some PC titles here. I'll do all these together. These are all 99p each. So we have Microsoft Dangerous Creatures. We have Microsoft Dinosaurs. And then we have a 10,000 volume 2 pack of clip art. I got that more for a laugh, for work, for presentations and stuff. yeah, I'll probably not do much more with that with it. But these two I'm quite interested in because I didn't have these as a kid. I had I think demos of maybe this one, Bodyworks, or maybe did this have a Creatures Pack 2 or something with Tiger on the front? But yeah, I had a demo of that or something. Then I also had Explorepedia and Fine Artist and Magic School Bus. So I had some of them. And yeah, I really loved them at the time. Obviously, it was edutainment. I was the right sort of age for that back then. But it's kind of cool looking back at how cool the 90s were for edutainment software. They were about £50 each, which was back then £50-60 each, which is probably about 100 and 110, maybe even more now. I don't know how much that's worth with inflation and all that kind of stuff. But they were really, really expensive. So that's why I didn't really have many, if at all. It was always bundles with the PC most of the time. Well, obviously we had Encarta and all that kind of thing, which probably combined a lot of these into that software as a software suite, maybe. I'm not sure. But I remember the GUI on all these had lots of nice imagery and videos, and obviously like 2 frames per second videos, but they were little postage stamps. Excuse me, postage stamps. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna play them with my kids, see if they get anything out of it and enjoy it. I don't even know what kids play these days, apart from iPads. But I'm like, is there any edutainment that's like that anymore? Like Microsoft obviously don't do that. The internet came and went with it and had Wikipedia and Google and whatnot, so we don't really need it. But yeah, there should be some nice UI games out there, edutainment software for kids. Sure. Anyway, but yeah, so I'll play that with my kids and yeah, just get that up and running. It'll be fun. Next we have Xbox One games. We have Battlefield 4 and Elder Scrolls Online. Both of these are really cool. I've really played them already. Back in the day, I played on Battlefield 4 on PC. Still have that copy. Really enjoyed it. It's nice. I remember there being lots of glitches when it first launched, though. Like, it would crash the server anytime Levolution happened, which was its key gameplay component of blowing up a skyscraper and changing the level landscape and stuff. But yeah, that's all I can remember of the bad stuff. But no, I did play it for a few hours. And I've played all of them. Battlefield 3 is still my favourite. That's the one I probably put the most into. Maybe Battlefield 2 would be close behind that. Battlefield 5, Battlefield 1, they're all, yeah, really good games. But Battlefield 4 is the one that I probably played the least. But I'm looking forward to playing that on the Xbox. Hopefully it has some Xbox One X upgrades at least. Like, you know, maybe Auto HDR or unlock frame rate or something. I'll have a look. But on the Series X, it doesn't have a Series X patch, I know that. I don't even think Battlefield 5 does. I think the only Battlefield 2143 or whatever the latest one was. I think that's the only one that's Series X supported for upgrades. But looking forward to it. And Elder Scrolls Online, I know it's on Game Pass. These were both £2.50. They were just pickups whilst I was there. And I want to see how well that's done, because I know it's had like 50 expansion packs since it's come out since then, and it's still going. I'll give it a go, see what it's like, see if it's improved any. I think I only played the beta of that, or played an event show. It's not quite Skyrim, it wasn't quite real-time, you know, attack and effect. It was more like attack. No, effect. It was like old school online style, like EverQuest-y sort of. That's why I didn't really get into it, because I want the impact. I want to, you know, here's a sword, whack. But yeah, I'll give it a go, see what it's like. Next, I have a PS1 copy of Pop Star Maker. However, there's no game in it. It was only £2 at the time, so I was just like, oh, I'll pick it up for £2. Just have a giggle. But the game's not in it. So I told them that. I was just like, oh, the game's not in this. And they said, oh, right, fair enough. Took it off me and then basically threw it in the bin. And I was like, oh, I'll buy the box, though. If you want, I'll give you £1 for it or something. And they're just like, here you go. You can have it. Just take it. We're not bothered. It's like, sure, fine, whatever. So it's a nice new box. I'll either buy the game for a couple of quid on eBay or something to rematch it with the disc only or something, or I'll just swap out, which is probably what I will do, is just swap it out for a cracked case I've got on another game. I'll be like, oh, I'll just improve that one. Don't know anything about Popstar Maker. That wasn't the draw to it. I was just like, oh, a PS1 game in the store, cool, right, I'll buy that. But yeah, so next we have a 360 copy of Sega Superstar Tennis, sorry. This I played a few times. It was really good. I actually thought I owned it already. I can't find a copy of it anywhere. I checked on my library app as well. Have I scanned it or anything? Nope. So that's why I picked it up at the time. I was like, oh, I thought I had this, but I didn't. So yeah, looking forward to playing that. This is a bundle copy, a bundle version, because it's got loads of weird stuff on the back. Don't know why they do that with games. Obviously, it's so you don't just take it out the combo pack and sell it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it. Should be fun. Good laugh. Probably like Mario Tennis, but Sonic. But yeah. They don't make any more games like that for a while. I don't know why. They should do. It's Sega, you've got lots of IP. Use it. Next game I got is an original Xbox copy of Total Overdose. I don't know too much about it. I know it's a shoot 'em up where you can just go around blowing stuff up. The sort of Max Payne style. I don't know if it's open world or not. It doesn't really say on the back. I remember this specifically from when I used to work in a game store called Chips, and this came out then. This and I think it was like Cold Fear came out around that sort of time, and there's a few other games that came out. That's all I know about it. I don't remember much more than that. I thought it was a PSP game. I thought it was like an upscaled PSP game, but looking online, can't find anything like that. So I guess it wasn't. I'm obviously getting that confused with another game that came out on PSP at the time. Because the PSP launched at the time when I was working in that shop, so yeah, weird. But yeah, fun. I'll give it a go, see what it's like. Original Xbox title. Yep. How much would I pay for that? £4.50. Paid a bit more, but it's one I've not seen around that often. It doesn't seem to pop up. It doesn't seem to be the regular. And this one was £3.50. This was Spider-Man the movie, the game, or Go Beyond the movie, as it says in the back here. This is a pretty good game. I've played a little bit of it. I played more Spider-Man 2, and I played more of the PlayStation versions of Spider-Man. So the Neversoft ones, which are really, really good. So I assume this is like them-ish, for at least the action style. I don't know if it's fully open world. Don't know if there's gas on the streets to stop you, like the Neversoft games. But I know that the Spider-Man 2 definitely didn't do that. Let you go free roam. But yeah, looking forward to giving it a go. It's a bit of fun. I don't have it already, so that's a nice one to have. And here we have the original Xbox version of 007 Nightfire. I've already got this on PS2 already, but I know this is the better version. It's nice graphics compared to the other one. It's a lot less. I think it's better. Like, runs better. I'm not sure if it's like 60 Hz or anything like that. But yeah, it's good. I've also got a PC version, which is a completely different version, a different game altogether. That was done by Gearbox and was on the Half-Life engine, I think, a gold source, or at least a heavily modified version of it. It's a completely different game. It's not as good. This one has like lots of driving sections and lots of other actions, James Bond style. But I'm looking forward to playing it. I'll give it a whirl. This was £3. It's probably about average nowadays for Xbox games, which is quite good. It's not too expensive or anything like that. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to giving that a go. That is all the games that I got for this quarter, but I did manage to find this guy. This was in a charity shop, 50p, and it's Luigi from Mario Brothers the movie, or the Super Mario Brothers movie. Super Mario Brothers the movie, 1990s. Yeah, 50p. 50p for a Luigi figure. I think I've got a Mario figure somewhere from my childhood, but yeah, I've never seen a figure like that just randomly sat in a box just there on the side. I was like, that's Luigi, picked him up. 50p, done. I had a quick look on eBay. Not that eBay should be the best guide price thing, but £15. £15! Sure, alright, whatever. I guess I don't know how rare they are or what, but not rare enough to be in a charity shop and sat there on the side for 50p. But yeah. But yeah, so that's all the games and surprises and goodies that I got over the past few weeks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing most of them. Still can't believe there's a Mega Drive game out in a charity shop. That's crazy. Maybe there'll be more on there. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's this month's pickups. Is there any of these games that you really like or enjoyed? And is there anything out there that you found that's pretty interesting, like the Mega Drive games and stuff? Anything at all? Just feel free to leave some comments below. And if you like this video, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for sticking around and sticking with it. If you want to follow any more, by all means, give us a like and subscribe and all that jazz. And yeah, catch you in the next one. All right, ciao.